Okay, nobody believes me. They think I'm a liar, but I'm telling the truth. And I'm going to try to get this video up on YouTube before the government or YouTube or somebody tries to take it down. I was on a flight from Boston to LA, and suddenly I looked out of my window, which is right next to the wing of the plane. I looked out and I saw a starship just come out of the blue, and then suddenly it went to warp. I have the evidence. There's no refuting the evidence, and here it is. Have you seen the movie Liar Liar? It's about a lawyer named Fletcher Reed who lies about everything. So much so that he keeps disappointing his son named Max. But one day his son makes a birthday wish that changes everything.
I wish that for only one day Dad couldn't tell a lie.
Any change, mister?
Absolutely.
Could you spare some?
Yes, I could.
Will ya? How come?
Because I believe you will buy booze with it. I just want to get from my car to the office without being confronted by the decay of Western society. Plus, I'm cheap.
Jim Carrey plays Fletcher Reed, and he delivers a hilarious performance as he finds himself a victim to Max's birthday wish. Fletcher is used to lying about everything just to function every day, but Max's wish messes him up.
It was me!
Hi, Mr. Reed! Like the new dress?
Whatever it takes to focus off your head.
This movie made me think about the power of words and how words play such an important part of our everyday life. You know, we were created in God's image, and God used His words to frame the whole world. We see in the very first chapter of Genesis the following three words playing over and over: and God said, and God said. The Bible is showing us that words carry power. Words can be used to build up, and they certainly can be used to destroy. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Did you know that Moses, the great man of faith, was not able to enter into the promised land because he was disobedient and didn't use his words in a specific situation in the manner that God instructed? There are 2 times recorded in the Bible that God miraculously used Moses to provide water to the children of Israel. On the first occasion, God told Moses to strike the rock. Moses was obedient and the water gushed out. On the second time, God told Moses to speak to the rock so that the water would come forth. Take the staff, and you and your brother Aaron gather the assembly together. Speak to that rock before their eyes, and it will pour out its water. You will bring water out of the rock for the community so they and their livestock can drink. Moses did not comply with this instruction. Instead, he struck the rock 2 times. God in His mercy still miraculously provided the water. However, God held Moses accountable for his disobedience, and He told Moses that he would not be able to enter the promised land with the people. Now, if we hop over into the New Testament, we learn from Jesus the importance of mixing our words with our faith. In one particular instance, after the disciples watched Jesus cast out a demon, they were puzzled as to why they couldn't cast it out. Then the disciples came to Jesus in private and asked, "Why couldn't we drive it out?" He replied, "Because you have so little faith. Truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Be moved from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." Jesus taught us that our words must be mixed with faith. Now, when walking in faith, we have the ability to speak to the mountains in our own lives and order them to be removed. Now, please don't confuse what I'm saying. I'm not talking about philosophies like blab it and grab it or name it and claim it. What I'm saying is that your words carry power, and they are spiritual seeds planted in the human heart, which is like spiritual ground. Those seeds can grow up and produce a blessing, or they can produce a curse. I'm reminded of a conversation Jesus had with Peter after Peter got the revelation that Jesus was the Christ, the Son of the living God. This is how Jesus responded. "Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee, that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven." As believers, we have spiritual authority through Christ Jesus and can use our words to affect natural and spiritual realms. That's all for today. Remember that we as believers overcome the powers of darkness by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. We serve a powerful God who is our strength, and he is able to do exceeding abundantly above and beyond all we can think or imagine, according to the power that works in us. Walk in your destiny, and I'll see you next time.